Hi guys, welcome to the cave. So today we're going to be working on a PS5 disc edition. Um, I've done a little bit of testing on it. So it will come on. It turns on. It'll actually go to the white light, but there's no display. And when I plug it in, the HDMI port anyway, it looks okay from here, but the issue with this thing is actually it kind of looks like there may be a broken pin or something back there, but it's really loose. So I don't know if there's any trace damage or anything on this guy, but we're going to get the HDMI replaced and see what it looks like once we get it broke down. So let's get it on the mat and see if we can get it fixed. I'm going to spare you guys the horror of seeing the 1,500 million screws come out of this thing. So let's do a little jump cut here. Yeah, there's like a 1,000 videos on how to tear one of these down. So I'm not going to bore you with it. I'll just bore myself, as Statistics Fix would say. So with that, all right. Well, we definitely have some issues going on here. Uh, so as I was getting it apart, I noticed that somebody has definitely been in this thing before. Pretty sure they tried to replace the HDMI port and it didn't work. So I'm not sure how bad it is. I see some pretty bad dry joints here. Don't know what else has been lost. We got a dry spot, as you can see, on the APU, and a lot of liquid metal. All right, first things first, let's take a look. Let's get under the microscope and take a look at this HDMI port and see what kind of damage we have. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but I don't think it's going to be, I don't see any torn traces, at least not just yet. But we won't know until we get under the microscope. So let's take a look. It's not good, that's for sure. But it's not as bad as it could be either. To be honest, I don't know if they ever got this old one off. This might be the original port. But there was definitely some struggles going on. Looks like we've lost, what is that, like a little 10 nanofarad cap or some, I forget what it is. Goes right here. Got something going on here with this component. Yeah. Not sure about you. Don't even know what that is or where that came from. What are you? Okay, we got a resistor. Don't know what that guy is. I don't know where that resistor came from. Surprisingly, when I was testing this thing, it actually boots to a white light. So that's pretty shocking at the state this thing is in. All right. So I'm not certain about this guy, where he come from. It doesn't look like he's missing off anything here. I do have some of those caps, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. Missing, looks like a little solder on that diode. Not sure about this either. All right, for the time being, let's get him out of the way. So I believe, looking at this photo here, because I don't do enough of these to know right off, but if you look here, we have the diode here, and it looks like that was the resistor that was missing. So I think, as far as I could tell, what they've done is taken that little nano cap, put it in place of this resistor right here, and this guy here was just floating right here. So I think what we'll do is, this cap is safe right here in some solder for now. So let's go ahead, and I've got the resistor set to the side. So right now, let's focus on getting the port off, and then we'll focus on cleaning this area up. And it looks like we also have a missing component here. But like I said, we're gonna cross that bridge once we get this port off. We'll try and rebuild, and then we'll tackle that liquid metal. Let's get a little flux on this. Let's add some low melt just to help lower that melting temperature of this thing, because it is a little aggravating fighting that ground plane. So I'll need to take a look and see what component that is. I'm not sure. I think maybe it looks like there's a ground plane on one side, so I'm assuming it's going to be a cap. All right, got our low melt on that side. Let's flip it back over. And what I want to do, get a little bit of low melt on here as well, especially since this little capacitor is already out of the way. I don't think we'll make too much of a mess. So let's get some flux on it. As Kip Hakes would say, let's flux it up. Add our low melt. Blend in well. Soak up on those pads. That way when we apply our heat, hopefully the HDMI port will come off way before anything else decides to. That's the plan anyway. So we're going to come from underneath with some hot air. And let's see if we can get this guy to come off. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's clean this thing up. Let's get this, let's try and get all this solder out of the holes. First, we're going to clean these pads. Okay, so according to what I found online, that missing component right there is a Zener diode. Kind of important. I don't know if I have a replacement for it, but we're going to look. I'm going to see if I can find a replacement or an equivalent for. I think we lost the little cap that was there, but that's all right. I have some replacement ones. Oh, no, there it is. So let's prep some pads. That looks good. And let's take a moment and prep our HDMI port. Clean off the old flux. We're going to add some new. All right, that should be enough. Okay, so I think that has it. Let's give it the old solid test. Nice. Let's give it a quick clean. Let's tackle the components on this side. Okay, after quite a bit of finagling, I finally got that little nano cap on. So now let's focus on getting that resistor put back on. Okay, I was able to source a diode to replace one that we're missing. So let's take care of these ground legs. I think that should do it. Let me give it one final clean, and then we're going to put this thing back together. And everybody's favorite part, we're going to test it and see if it actually works. After all this work, I sure hope so. Now, let's see if we can take care of this liquid metal problem we got going on here. Okay, I think Tronics Fix would be proud. Let me get this thing back together, and we're gonna take it into my living room, plug it in, and fire it up and see if all the effort was worth it. Okay, moment of truth. Was all of our work worth the effort? Let's see. We got a blue light. Come on. Here's the disk drive. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, what a beautiful repair. All right. Okay. Let me let this thing do its repair. This thing has done its patching. I've got a controller hooked up to it, and it looks to be working just fine. And our 4K is working. I was able to use the HDR settings. So we're good to go. Let's get this thing put back together, huh? Okay, so there was a little bit of dishonesty from the seller. Now, he never mentioned going into it and trying to fix it, which is fine. That's okay. We were able to fix it. And it came from eBay. What do you expect? Anybody that's watching this that's ever had any dealings with spare stuff on eBay like this, it's a 50-50 shot. But this is one of those times where it came out good in the end. I very much enjoyed the repair. It's very satisfying to see something like that fire up after so much work was put into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And to the guy who's going to be receiving this PS5, buddy of mine at work, hope you enjoyed it as well. And I hope you leave a like. And I hope to see you guys again soon in my cave.